It's been a long time, guys. What is up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Unbearable Boss back at it again. And I bet you're wondering, Boss, where have you been? Well, around, I guess. A lot of things have happened in the last few months. The last time you guys saw me, I was with Devin, aka Goutmister, or Goutmaster. And we brought a PS2 back to life. What have I been doing since then? Well, let's get out of the sun, and I'm going to bring y'all guys in, and we're going to talk about what's going on. Well, for starters, I moved. Welcome to my new house. Here's the living room where the magic happens. Can't complain. I'm still in the phase of trying to get everything how I want it, so none of the consoles are set up how I want it. But this is the living room with the folding table. Folds out for game night. This is the kitchen. This is where most of the magic happens. Surprisingly. Pretty nice. We got stainless steel furniture. We got this big old sink. Can't really complain. This is where dishes get cleaned. We got this big fridge that's filled with food and whiskey. This is not mine. We can't afford stuff like that. Over here we got the washer and dryer room, laundry room. We got washer and dryer. I don't know anything about them. They just, yeah. Over here is pantry, where we keep Mountain Dew and cleaning supplies. Yeah. Alright, so let me show you the bedroom. Surprisingly enough, no magic happens in there. You'd think it would, being the bedroom. But this is my bedroom. Upgraded the bed from my old twin size bed to a king size bed. Got these nightstands and the Goofy Cousin lamp. This is the Goofy Cousin of the Pixar lamp. He's smaller, grayer, and more insignificant, and there's not even a light bulb in there, some sort of LED kind of thing. But they're nice, they get the job done. Shotgun for self-defense purposes. This is a Winchester hunting shotgun, not really the best for self-defense, but it was a gift from my mother, and it's a nice 20 gauge shotgun, gets the job done. Really fun to shoot clay disc at. Here's the TV center. Ignore that, that's private information. We got this 4K TV, Ultra HD. I got this NES Mini. It was my mother's, but I went ahead and took it because she's not going to be using it anymore. Obviously, you guys know she's not around anymore. So, she's the reason why I got into gaming, so I think she would enjoy it if I play it. I will be recording stuff off this eventually. Until then, it stays in the bedroom, along with my Crusader Great Helm. And the closet, which is a mess. Some people have skeletons in their closet. I just have a mess. Over here is the master bathroom. We got the jacuzzi. We got stuff, towels, bathtubs right there. I got this nice shower, nice stand-in shower with. I don't know if there's seats, but I use them as seats in there. I'll probably change the shower head to something better. It's not that powerful. This is the bar. This is where we eat our home-cooked family meals. All the consoles you've seen, I got the Redneck Nintendo Wii Limited Edition. I imported it from Italy because, believe it or not, there are rednecks in Italy. And I even picked up the Wii to HDMI adapter from our good boys at Vintage Stock. Yep, nothing special. It's just a pass-through. It takes the component signal and sends it down an HDMI port, which honestly is a lot better than the alternative option from Hyperkin and Pound. I haven't picked up one for the PS2, and to be honest, this is a lot better than what Hyperkin or Pound is offering, at least for these two. Mainly because it's just a straight pass-through. There's no noise or interference. It just takes one signal and converts it to the other. It's nice. All the game consoles, the Xbox One is in here. The original Xbox. I finally got a PS1, which I will be doing a video soon. Even a rare one with the portable screen. It doesn't have the matching controller, unfortunately. It's fine. PS2 is still here and still works. I haven't gotten a new laser for it. I will be getting it. Finally got an actual controller for it. Med kit. The original Xbox is down there along with my rock collection that I'm growing. It's a travel bag for the PlayStation. Even got the little PlayStation logo in it. And even the address of the previous owner. Which happens to also be Devin's fiance. This is where we keep work clothes, clean ones, the keys, dirty work clothes, lunchbox. And this is my brother's room. He just got moved in Friday night. Today is Saturday. So he's still working on it. I gave him my old computer desk from the old setup. But he's still working on it. We got AR-15, which is completely fake. This is an airsoft. This is not real whatsoever. And to prove it to you, CO2 cartridges. Not real in any way. I do plan on getting a real AR-15 when I get the chance. And this is a nightstand right here. This is his bed. We got the Brotherhood of Steel flag from Fallout that was in his Fallout loot crate that I got him for Christmas one time. We even got the Nuka-Cola machine on the outside. But to prove it is a loot crate, limited time only. Even's got his Fallout 4 jumpsuit hoodie, wherever that is. But I gave him the old computer desk. He got a new dresser. We got his Xbox that I had to clean. He doesn't take care of his consoles, guys. Unfortunately, his hard drive did die. Probably because he didn't take care of that, too. And we're looking into getting a new one. I don't get it. I've always had good luck with the Western Digital Passport drives. I don't know if I showed the closet, but there's the closet. It's got nothing in it. Don't go in there because you'll have to come out. And we got, this is the guest bathroom / my brother's bathroom. Been doing some work in here. Honestly, my favorite part about this bathroom, and you guys probably gonna think I'm lame for it, is the shower curtain. I don't know why. It's just something about that shower curtain and the rug that I screwed up. I'm gonna just leave it. We even got a cactus plunger. Only used a lot, and this scrubber. You just clean your ass right there. Yeah. And the room I've been waiting for the most, guys, is the guest bedroom / recording studio. Come with me. Boom. This is the recording studio and guest bedroom. This is actually my old bed from the old house. And this is brand new sheets on it. The story about it is this is a brand new blanket and a brand new sheet I've probably had for the last 3 years. It was given to my brother, but my brother didn't like having a white blanket and bright lime green sheet, so he just shoved it in the closet. Got the American flag right here, which will be the background for my setup until I get a green screen in. Here's the closet. The closet is really small, and I just got some boxes and stuff in it right now. But yeah, this is the recording studio with the... It's still 2 monitors, but let me explain. This is an old monitor from my brother's very first desktop PC. It's been in storage along with this computer desk. But everything is up and running, and everything does work. Let me show y'all. Cleaned up the PC too. It's finally out of that dusty environment. Got these wrenches that I will be explaining to you when we go back and sit down. But yeah, this is the recording studio. I got... This console's not hooked up, but here's how I'm going to set it up. This is the old TV from the old house that I was using as a monitor and also a TV, but this is going to act as my second monitor right here. And this is going to be the TV for all the game consoles. Basically, where the Xbox is, I'm going to have it set up to wherever what game I want to record. All I have to do is pull a console out and put it in. It's just going to be direct plug-in. So, we got the PS3 and the DK Oldies Xbox, because I have to finish Dark Souls at some point. There we go, there's the second screen. I know this is long overdue, but I never showed you guys the stats of this PC. Obviously, I have upgraded it a little bit. But I never had the chance to show you how powerful this PC is. We're rocking, let's see, I have it in here. Still working out this monitor. But yeah, right here we got our AMD Ryzen 7 3700X. We got all the cores showing up. This is an 8-core CPU. When I do have the money, I plan on getting a Ryzen 9 5950X. It's a 16-core CPU and it's overkill, but one reason why is because my motherboard is an AM4 socket motherboard, and AMD, when they released their new chips, they didn't carry over that chipset, so now they're all new motherboards and new chips. That's the most powerful CPU I can put on this board. So yeah, I'm gonna show you the benchmarks.
2,000 years later.
And here's the score. This is the graphics. This is the graphics card score and the CPU score. Apparently, this is an excellent score. Your score, the average score is around here, so I'm slightly above average. The best is a little bit higher, so I'm between average and best. But yeah. And I think that's the entire, let's see. There's one more thing I need to show you all of how I have it set up. Alright, so here's how I have this TV set up. We got the Elgato HD 60 capture card right here. Paid $30 at the flea market. And here's how it works. It sends a signal, passes it through the Elgato, back into here, and then it pops up on the computer. So let me show y'all guys. So if we go to OBS, right here, see the camera pops up here, and we go to game capture. There we go. So that's how it works. This is going to be, this screen right here is going to be for recording and editing purposes, so I can monitor it all. This is going to be the main monitor for gaming and watching videos, and then this small TV right here is just going to be where I can watch the consoles, and plus I can move the camera over here as I'm playing games and stuff too, so yeah. And full screened. Luckily we can exit that. And there we go. But yeah, the whole purpose of this is I could pull this Xbox out and I could hook up my PS3. And there you go. Now if you're wondering why I have it in this box, it was hanging up on a TV stand in my other room because the stand I got for this was broke. So I used it as a traveling TV back when I was working at my old consulting job. And that's kind of what I used it for. I had an iPhone at the time, so I just hook it up to HDMI to the TV. That way I have a way of watching it on a slightly bigger screen, and it was slightly louder. Still not good, but yeah. Now, let's go to the living room and let me explain everything that's going on. Alright, here we are back in the casting chair. Not the couch, the chair. We couldn't afford a couch. Well, ignore the bomb that's about to go off. Bet you guys are wondering, now that I've showed you my new house, bet you're wondering how we got to this point. Well, a little bit after after I made that last video about the PlayStation, a couple weeks afterwards when I was getting ready to make, it was a week or two afterwards, this is regarding about the Final Station playthrough, I messed up. And apparently I streamed it, because that's how I've been doing it. I've been streaming it on Twitch and then downloading it off my Xbox. That footage is lost, so there's a whole chunk of the Final Station lost. So I actually might just stream it from start to finish, which kind of sucks because I'm going to have to completely start over to get back to where I last left off. And I did record some of Dark Souls, but it was just me dying for 2.5 hours. So I didn't upload or finish that. So That series, I will find a way to continuing. I plan on starting a bunch of other series. But a little bit after that, I found out that my father had... There's a lot of family drama that's been going on there in the background that I will not get into at this point. Once the move is over, because they're going back to Texas, because I have decided to stay in Oklahoma, because I have a really good job, and I was promoted actually about a month and a half ago. And you guys are wondering why these wrenches were on my desk. I've been promoted to becoming a pumper, which is a very good job to have in the oil and natural gas industry. I got my own company truck, my own company card, my fuel is paid for. There are some negatives to it, like you work 12 days on, 2 days off, which is kind of annoying. It's I like working long, don't get me wrong, but going so long without a rest, it gets exhausting after a while, and I don't get holidays off anymore. And I'm paid salary instead of hourly. But let's just say the money that I'm getting at the end of the month now has been able to afford this house. And it's nothing fancy. It's a trailer house. It's a single wide, but it is very nice for a single wide trailer house. This is basically a brand new unit. The story about it is that somebody had got it, and they were going to stay in it for a couple of years while their house was being built. But their house got done in 8 months. So they moved out after only living here 8 months. So it's basically a brand new, unused unit. And nothing looked used when we moved in here. My brother is staying too for his schooling and education, because he had found out if he was going to go to Texas with my dad, then he would have to start everything over. So pretty much everything he's been doing the last year, all the progress that he's made, he would lose if he ended up going to Texas. So for that reason, he has decided to stay with me. And then once he gets done with that, he's going to try to become a welder. I think he's going to go to the Tulsa Welding School. He's talked a lot about it. It's one of the best schools in the state. And get his state welding permit and start welding. I hope for the best. He'll be making just as much, if not more money than me. Here's a picture of the company truck that right here in the corner. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. But yeah, it's a nice truck. It's a 2016 Chevy 2500. Z71 HD, 4-wheel drive. It's not a long bed. It's a crew cab, full-size bed, not a long bed or a short bed or anything like that. But yeah, you gotta keep one of these in your pocket when you pump. Those are your best friend. This was bought for me brand new from the mechanic up there at the shop. For me starting pumping. I actually, when I was moving, I actually found this GM good wrench in the middle of the road. So I stopped. I don't care if there was traffic. I stopped right there in that intersection, got out of my truck, and slowly walked and picked this up and got back in fighting. But that's basically what I've been doing. Is I haven't had time to make videos. I've been focusing on work, saving up money, because that's when I found out my dad was going back to Texas, was a couple of weeks after I had published that video of me fixing that PlayStation. I tried making a couple videos in between there. They just didn't work out. Like the final station, that footage is lost. Thank you, Twitch. I'm very close to considering I'm going to a different streaming platform, because you're doing a lot of bad things, which I don't appreciate. It just sucks because Amazon owns you guys, and Amazon is like a really good place. I have an Amazon Fire HD tablet that I use to monitor my stream when I stream off the console. And honestly, it just frustrates me. You guys need to do better if you guys want to stay relevant, because now there's more options and people have been leaving you. But I'm coming back to YouTube. It's going to be a little tough because, like I said, this new work schedule has got me so drained, and I'm still trying to get used to it. I've only been doing it for a little bit, but the money I've made because of it has allowed me to get moved into this place. And so this is where I'll be living for the next few years. Eventually, I want to try by the time I'm 25 years old to have some money saved up to where I can go in on a house. That is something I definitely want to do really badly. I've had to, not to get controversial or anything, but let me explain. Give me one moment. For most of my career on not TikTok, screw TikTok, but YouTube, I want to have a large fan base of different types of people. So I tried to stay out of politics and controversial things, but to kind of explain to y'all. But because I've become a pumper, I have to do. Obviously, working in oil and natural gas is dangerous. I found out static electricity could be life or death for me if it goes off in the wrong spot. But also, the illegal immigration problem has actually become very dangerous. In fact, we have two pumpers. We have two pumpers and then a couple contract pumpers. I've never met the contract pumpers. They stay up in Edmond, Oklahoma City type area. But the other pumper advised me if I was going to do this job, then I would have to carry, because he's actually found illegal immigrants hiding out on our oil field locations. And unfortunately, these illegal immigrants, I'm all about people coming to the country, but they need to do it legally. I don't know anything about these people. They could be dangerous, violent criminals. They could have not so friendly intentions. So I don't know. I don't want to take the chance. So I've had to purchase this handgun. This is a real handgun. This is a Beretta M9 ex-military pistol. And I've only got one magazine. I plan on getting another. This is Winchester White Box 9mm hollow point. But as somebody who is pro Second Amendment, I had planning on getting this handgun, not for this type of reason, but literally, well, the oil and natural gas industry is pretty much life and death. It's not just a job or career, it is a way of life. And there's always that possibility that I might go out for work and not come home, which I've worried about my dad doing pretty much throughout my entire life. But it's a way of life. It's not just a job or a career. It's just something you choose. And I didn't think that it would come down to having me purchase a handgun because I'm afraid of some illegal Hispanic or some other illegal race or whatever coming through the border and hiding out on an oil field location waiting for somebody to come and he can jump me. It's just that kind of fear. And I'm not trying to die. I pray to God. I don't know why people who think that people are pro-gun, pro-Second Amendment, they have the urge to just, ooh, someone broke into my house, finally I can use this gun. As somebody who is that, I pray to God I never have to point this at another human being. I do not want to take life. I am pro-life. I don't want to take it. And I pray to God I will never have to use this on somebody. But if it comes down to me and somebody else, it's going to be me every time. My friends, my family, me, they come first before some random person trying to mug me for the little bit of money I have in my pocket or trying to steal my vehicle. And that's pretty much everything that's kind of gone through nowadays. There's a bunch of other personal stuff that at the moment I can't really say nothing about. I do plan on telling you guys in a couple months from now, once the move is over. My father and siblings are living out of Texas and everything's just done with. There's so much that I need to do. And It's just not a good time to talk about it. But if you guys have enjoyed the video, if you guys have any questions, make sure to comment down below. Please consider subscribing. I do want to turn YouTube is still my ultimate goal. If I can make that my career, I want to make it my career. It's just whatever takes off first, the oil field or YouTube. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification bell. If you guys have any questions, if you want to know something, feel free to let me know. And yeah, stay tuned to the next video. Hopefully it's going to be a gaming video. I'm Durable Boss out.